Once again, I didn't think I'd be doing one of these this soon. Um, some of you have known I've had some health difficulties over the years, and well, today I was at the doctor, and one of the things he diagnosed me with was the initials are ADHDDAAADHDNTMABD. Uh, Scared the hell out of me. But first, before we get that, what that is and why it's scaring me, um, I saw a couple people post in the last day or two about karaoke, and brought up a memory of a time when I was in college and I cleared out a bar because of a song I sang. Um, I'll start with going to school. In college, I took a Russian history course, and the professor, who we called Lusty, he allowed us to make videos. You're probably wondering why we called him Lusty. Well, every day before class, we sat in a round table, and he would go individual to individual and ask how their day was. And when he got to the girls, typically he'd just sit there and he'd ask, "Well, how's your day?" And they'd start talking, and he'd just look down. He wouldn't make eye contact. His eyes would focus in on their breasts. And, well, who can blame him? I mean, boobs, they're the tops. But this class video, a friend and I, we decided to do Boris Yeltsin because we didn't think we could get a girl that was game to help us do a video about Catherine the Great. So the whole video, I'm doing vodka shot after vodka shot, but we told the teacher it was water. He bought it, but he figured that I had been drinking later on when I was teaching in the same town, and I was drinking a vodka drink at the bar he frequented. Anyway, so I'm just plastered. I think we only had to do 15 minutes for the video. Production took an hour, and in that time, 3 guys who worked on the video, we drank 4 liters of vodka. So the only reason I did the karaoke was my inhibitions were way low. And I got up on the stage, and I was up there shaking my tuchus, and I was really into it. And then the singing started, and that's what got people upset. The song I chose was sung by 9 Inch Nails called Closer. So some of you probably, oh yeah, I know that song. Yeah, that song. Some edited lyrics. You let me violate you, you let me desecrate you, you let me penetrate you, you let me complicate you. Help me, I broke apart my insides. Help me, I got no soul to sell. Help me, the only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself. I want to fornicate you like an animal. I want to feel you from the inside. I want to fornicate you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God. So you can see why that would get people upset. The only people that were there were after the bartender, my designated driver, and the 2 other guys. So everybody, there must have been 20 people there at the onset of me singing, and they all got up and left. But when I get drunk, I like to sing, and as I mentioned before, I know a little bit of Russian, and I learned when I was working in a tourist trap in Wisconsin Dells. Yeah, Wisconsin Dells. Some of you may have heard of it. One of my coworkers was Russian, and we just totally blew the nights off, because I was manager, and what am I going to do? Yell at myself to do work? So I had her teach me Russian, and I taught her English, more of the colloquialisms. She taught me all sorts of stuff, and it got to be where I was semi-fluent. She would get phone calls from her parents, and they didn't speak any English, so I answered the phone, and I'd hear little Russian mumbling, and I'd be like, "Oh, привет, как дела, хорошо," and I just spout off these little words they taught me, and her parents thought that I was actually Russian, and that I was some sort of making fun of them because they were actually Ukrainian. I had an international incident on my hand. Well, anyway, she explained to them what was going on, and she even had them sing a song she taught me that later on one night, after I was done drinking silo cans at an Irish restaurant in my town, I was sitting in a gutter with a friend waiting for a designated driver, and I started singing Союз нерушимый республик свободных спатила навеки великая Русь, да здравствует созданный волей народа, могучий навеки великая Русь. That's all I can remember right now. But as I was singing that, there were people across the street, like 4 lanes on the main street. They started singing along too, so I felt like I was doing a good job bringing back communism to Wisconsin. Another thing, before I go out, I was talking to someone last night about fortune cookies, and a couple things came out. Is that I keep fortune cookies in my hat. See, right tucked in here. It's sort of like the Jewish tefillin, but I'm not Jewish. I don't put on my hat and say Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. But I do carry around fortune cookies, and the fun thing with them is my roommate in college taught me the in bed secret, where you say in bed at the end of every fortune cookie, and it makes it that much better. Oh, just checking if I had them all. Let's see, here's one. Your dearest wish will come true in bed. You will be fortunate everything you put your hands to in bed. Your troubles will cease and fortune will smile upon you in bed. All sorrows will vanquish in bed. So that's fun. That makes fortune cookies make sense to me. And as far as the end of this blog is coming out, or whatever you call these webcam motion picture capture thingies, I started off saying that I was diagnosed with ADHDDAAADHDNTMABD, and you got sort of a feeling what I go through with my mind. It races a mile a minute. It's sort of like those Bing commercials. That's the best way to describe it. Well, anyway, here's what the doctor told me I've been diagnosed with, what it stands for. Always dreaming his dopey days away, also attention deficit hyperflatulence disorder, not to mention a bit dumb. So I hope I brought some awareness to ADHDDAAADHDNTMABD, because it sucks. Have a great night.